Susanna non vien.
Vulnerable, 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 vulnerable.
Sono ansiosa di saper come il conte accolse la proposta. Alquanto ardito il progetto mi par. Ed uno sposo si vivace e geloso. Ma che mal c'è?
How about that one? Ma che mal c'è. Thinking. Ma che mal c'è, cambiando i miei vestiti con quelli di Susanna e suoi come vulnerable, vulnerable, vulnerable all the time. Don't let it get away on you. Don't think about you. It's not about you. It's about the character. You've got to create for your audience something really, really special. Go back from the beginning and, don't sink on notes. Don't, because you've sunk on them before. When you get to a note, you go heavy on. Lighten it up. Just make sure it's not too heavy for you. You have a beautiful voice. It's going to get bigger. Don't get it too big too soon.
E Susanna non vien. Sono ansiosa di saper come il conte accolse la proposta. Alquanto ardito il progetto mi par. Ed uno sposo si vivace e geloso. Ma che mal c'è? Cangiando i miei vestiti con quelli di Susanna e suoi conieri. Al favor della notte. Oh cielo, a qual umil stato fatale io son ridotta da un consorte crudele, che dopo avermi con un mestro inaudito d'infedeltà, di gelosia, di stegni, indi offesa e al fin tradita. Fai a cercar da una mia servaita.
So you went with the markings. The fiamme cercare. Now, the thing is it because you wanted to sing a loud note, or you felt it was a loud note, or were you going to be a bit more subtle about it?
Well, I suppose it's building up, she's saying.
But if you started it really soft, crescendoed, and came out of it, to me, it would be that the whole thought is still going through it. It's not just a note. It's a note with thought behind it. Just try it. Just try it. This sort of, it starts, to me, I know it's a forte, it's a fortepiano, yeah. But try it the other way around.
Okay.
And just go back, yes, yeah.
Indi offesa e al fin tradita. Fai a cercar da una mia servaita.
Should we go? Continue?
Dove sono di dolcezza e di piace. Perché mai se pianti in pene
stop you there, please, Celine? Right from the beginning now, it's, I would take it from your point of view a little faster. It's very stodgy. And I think from a young girl singing this part, you just move it along. And it gets stodgy. There's nothing worse than aria sort of going into these sort of areas. So can you pick it up from the beginning of the whole thing? But really move it. So when you take it off, don't let Simon surprise him. Take off. He's literally sticking with you. And it's getting very slow and it's getting very heavy. You remember who she is. Just remember. And the lighter you can sing it, because then the sweetness in the voice, it keeps sinking into the voice. And the more you keep sinking into the voice, the more heavy it's going to keep pushing into. Don't forget, you've just come through with another 2 acts. You've got another 2 acts to go. And if you keep singing it like this, dare I say, don't listen. It's going to be very boring. It really is. It's going to get unbelievably boring. And you think, oh my God, she's got the aria of a lifetime. And she's going to just sink into it. So I criticize only that I would like you to lighten it up and move. Just as soon as you pick up the thing. La di da da dum, la di da 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 di, la da di da da. See, that's quite fast. But the thing is, then you're allowed to go a little bit slower later. And also it won't give you time to sit on those notes and sink into them. Try this one. I know it's not going to be easy. Or it is. Moving, singing. Dolcezza. Light. Keep it light. Lighter. Even lighter. Quella bromenza. Still keeping it lighter. Keeping it lighter. Still keeping it light. It's not light enough. Move. Now lighter, even lighter here. We're still at the same dynamic level. No, not very much of the dynamic has changed. I'm asking you to go lighter, because what happens is when you do go, it's hard to move it when it's heavy. It's really hard to keep the flow going. And as a young girl, you're only so young. If you can keep it lighter, I don't mean singing pianissimo, I don't mean that. I just mean keeping it light and flowing. It will not sound like the older woman that we know. Well, she's only 35, isn't she? 30, 35. So not like. But we need to keep her young and youthful and light. And you're still, and maybe that's what you've been doing for a long time, but I would like to see you lighten it, because your voice will always grow. But while it's growing, don't let it grow so much that you can't actually make the movements in it. Your voice needs to be flexible at all times. I mean, when you do runs and things like that, and like for instance, Let the Bright Seraphim and stuff, you need to be able to the voice needs to be lightened at all times. You've got to keep it flexible and light, and don't sink into these arias like this. Once again, it's too heavy. You're making almost a sort of an impossible task for yourself, because you're going to have to go into the duet. What if your Susanna's very much lighter than you? You'll cover her over. You have to sing it lighter. You've got to be ensemble and all that sort of thing. So I need to hear it lighter. Maybe I'm teaching you the wrong way, but from my point of view, I would go, especially it's Mozart. It's not Verdi, it's not Puccini. We need to do Mozart sounds. So try and keep it like that, okay? Amen.